got some good snacks for the journey this time. A red pepper. I love bell peppers. I've got some sea salt and malt vinegar kettle chips and a can of Surge. Rations for the quest ahead.
Professional mercs. They're heavy, accurate, and effective, assuming you're strong enough to hold one.
This was tempting until I saw it had 3.1 power zoom. That means it has that peep sight that doesn't work right because you aim over the peep instead of through it, which is nonsensical. I cannot abide that. Shall not abide. First thing to do is uncover some Easter eggs. I eat a bell pepper just about every night at work. Typically yellow, orange, or red. That'll be a while before I level that up.
Can I help you?
How would anyone ever guess to do this? It's usually at least one big one. This is, of course, an homage to A Christmas Story. Imagine how much more awesome, I mean, it's not really awesome at all, but imagine how awesome it would be if it was lever action. Like a Red Rider.
And honestly, what else do you need? Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out. Ho dunk, po dunk, stupid ho dunk. I hate ho dunk. I'm not going to bother with the usual scrounge and sell because everything here is, by this point, way below my level. Typically I sell the rider on Playthru-1. I only get use out of it on Playthru-2 or beyond. And by that I mean the one that you get on Playthru-2.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
I always got the impression that they intended for you, the player, to use the rider to shoot the eyes out of the Rakk Hive. But this very excellent shotgun is more suited to that purpose.
Who needs a real doctor?
That's right, I already looked at that.
Machines in there scaring needles.
Pardon my sniffling. Just a bit congested.
Going after the vault? Better arm yourself with the best. If you need healing, step right up.
I know everything's going to be under-leveled, but I feel the need to
You want some of this?
at least look at it. This is basically an ion gun. Pop. See how I aimed off to the side on purpose? Pop skull. It's a song reference millennials won't get. Or did I already make that reference in a previous episode? I don't remember. So this is basically an ion gun that unleashes ball lightning. Whoa. I sometimes misjudge how far I should stand back whenever I detonate one of those. Oh, a blue label. SNS machine gun. It will be level 22, and it sounded like it had a fire rate of, I would estimate 4.9. And I'm correct. An organic ion gun that unleashes ball lightning in a shotgun-esque pattern. In the words of Mr. Torg, you're welcome. Oh, and that's where I found it. Oh, I meant to swap out this defiler with the corrosive equalizer. Every time I hear that word equalizer, I think of the TV show. Not the movie that was loosely based on it, which I haven't seen yet. I saw the movie based on The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and it's awesome. Makes me wish I had actually watched the series, which was in reruns in the 80s.
I got something for you. That's the wound.
Pop skull, I never get tired of that. If I can't get you one way, I'll get you another.
You're getting away from us.
I saw a guy doing the screw loose strut. Need to remind myself to aim slightly off center. I like those sights because they line, well, for the most part, line up like actual sights. I'm having too much fun with this ion gun.
My wall.
Excellent ancient shield. Oh. That is a ranger's shotgun for sure. Just so Bloodwing doesn't feel left out. I always feel like an idiot when I miss like that. Especially when I do so multiple times.
Squeal before we cook ya.
No, I'm just having fun blowing things up. Getting my yayas out, as Fox Mulder would say. Or Dana Scully. Destroying all obstacles in my path. My blade was faster than yours. Faster than your buzz axe, I should say.
Like that?
He said out of his throat because his head was anti-air. Emil from RoboCop.
You gotta squeal before we.
See if I can remember how to get up. Oh, there's no secret to it. No secret to it. I just don't usually think to walk up this ramp. I don't know why.
Teach him a lesson!
Misjudged distance and or timing.
Come on, little one! Time to die!
Your head explode. Hey.
What the hell are you
Electricity and fire. I don't think I have a favorite elemental type. I pretty much like them all. Emil. From now on, that's what that will be called. Corroding someone will be called emailing them. In reference to what happens to that character from the original RoboCop from 1987. Came out the same year as Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. And Predator. That was a good year for movies, 1987. Killer Clowns from Outer Space came out in 1988. Oh, Street Trash also came out in 1987. Oh. Well, it looks like I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. See if I can remember. Seem to recall the place where I'm trying to get to is in the southeast corner. Ah, see? Clever trick here, they mislead you. Here's the order, the sequence. Relative to this position right here on the pier. Just go from right to left. Starting with that, you detonate that barrel, and then the one on the far island, and then I think any which one of these on the boat, which will detonate all of them, and then that one right there. So, start with that one. And that one. Any which one of these. And then that one. I don't get it.
You want me to share, huh?
Is that a reference to a song or a movie? I don't have the first clue. I need to take a drink of my surge here. Wish I'd bought some more of that hickory smoked salmon jerky.
First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Take a bite of my beautiful red pepper. Eating a red pepper while wielding a red shotgun.
400% more awesome. Also, torque doesn't make the guns out of freaking wood.
Primal Masher. Let's see what level and what make that'll be. Oh, look at that. That would be a really good Torque sniper rifle if it didn't have mismatched parts. Good barrel, bad scope. Ah. 31 TDR with a rectangular TV set scope.
Someone always has the upper hand. Make sure it's you. Get your minutes here.
.9 fire rate, which is excellent. What should I take with me? Once I hit level 34, all my level 25 stuff will be outmoded, so it'll be time to retire it. I'm tempted to grind at T-Bone Junction. But I'm going to resist the temptation. The highest level stuff in this shop, I'm pretty sure, will be level 28, which is the bare minimum that I'm interested in. Oh, look at that.
What good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
If that was a level 31, it might pique my interest.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles? That's where the cars live. Get you one. Are you about ready to get rolling?
Time for a nice, relaxing ride.
Actually, I'm going to do a ketchup and mustard thing here.
Time for a nice, relaxing
See that?
ride.
Ketchup and mustard, and I'm driving the ketchup because I'm currently bearing the Hyperion logo. And the signature color of their stuff is, of course, red. If a Hyperion weapon bears the prefix red, its literal colors will actually be more of a red and gray combo. This, I think, is actually technically a legendary. And for that price, I might as well buy it and get some use out of it. Isn't this the one that has the mislabeled label color? Or misleading label color? It's blue and it's supposed to be orange. Pulled a Mario.
Come on, little one.
I'll get some use out of the penetrator in a moment. Yes. Isn't it interesting that Dahl makes a full auto sniper rifle in Borderlands 1?
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
And it has the scope I like. The rectangular TV set. The Type 3 scope. Or at least that's what it is on a sniper rifle. It's only too bad it doesn't have at least a 10-round mag. I mean, as a base capacity. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to bother with white chest. Right down there. If it was red, I would. Type 1 barrel. Only a Hyperion with a Type 1 barrel would have been viable at that range for a one-shot, one-kill scenario, that is. Since I'm here, I know it's a white chest, but it's more convenient than that one. So that's the only reason why I'm opening that white chest and not the other. Where was that red chest that I found the Cobra in? It was either over there or over there. I know it was up on a precipice. Looks like you should be able to jump up there. Swatted you. All y'all. I should have just driven. I sort of forgot which precipice it was on. Ranger style shotgunning. And the only reason I'm even taking the time to check this red chest is because if I found a Cobra in there, who knows what I might find at any other given time. What I really want to find is level 28 or 37 Torg Violator. I know I won't find 37 here at this time. But if I find a 28, I'll get some use out of it. But if I find a 37... Oh, that's a Tedior Defender. I hope it's level 31, but it'll probably be a 22. Yep. So that's twice in a row that I've checked that red chest. I've found legendaries. If I find a level 28 Violator, I will get lots of use out of it. If I find a 37, I'll get even more use out of it, starting on Playthru 2. I imagine a Violator would be great for hunting skags. Great for pretty much anything else, actually. I'm so tempted to farm Old Haven right now. I will be doing that later on. Go ahead and get that outpost discovered. Take a swig of Surge. Tempted to go hunt spider ants. No, I said I would go get stuff done. I will go get stuff done. The gear I'm interested in obtaining is as follows. Level 34 Pangolin Shield. Level 34 Grenade Mod. Pangolin Rubberized or Malawan Contact. If it's rubberized, it can be explosive, corrosive, or electric. Heavy metal claptrap. It's your one-way ticket to midnight. Call in heavy metal. Call it heavy metal. Level 34 Pangolin. Rubberized grenades, explosive, corrosive, or electric.
You must prepare yourself. You have come very far in your journey, but it is not yet over, and it is not yet time to rest. Much depends on your actions moving forward. This last challenge will be your greatest.
We'll see. Alternatively, I'll accept level 34 Malawan contact grenades. corrosive, or electric.
Nothing's a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles. You won't find finer gear anywhere on the planet.
If there was a 31, I'd keep it even though it's poorly parted. Corrosive contact, but they're 25. I need 34. Hyperion shotgun, blue label, looks like it will have the crimson prefix, and it looks like it has exploding power. But I'm guessing it's probably level 24, and the one I've got will have better base stats. Right on all counts.
You like that? That hurt?
This is so my kind of shotgun. The only way it could possibly be any better is if it had a blade and a 7-round mag.
What? You didn't like that?
Give me them monies.
Feel it!
Mask of the Red Death. Did you ever watch that cartoon Mask in the 80s? It was awesome. It had a great intro theme. The Equalizer also had a great intro theme.
You like that? Feel it! That hurt?
I'm hoping that's level 28. Has a Type 2 barrel. It's a flat off with the somewhat better material type. I don't know if it, I think it's a mid-grade or maybe, yeah, I think that's a mid-grade material type. Kind of a Harley Davidson look to it. I hope it's not level 19, but it might be. Type 2 barrel, accuracy 68. It has the basic snail shell drum, so it probably holds 24 rounds. Oh, 36. That might be worth getting some use out of, even with the 68 accuracy. I mean, when a shotgun has better accuracy than a machine gun, you could probably pick a better machine gun. But the rest of its stats are primo. What could those noises be? This certainly looks like a warning. What is that? What is that? It reminds me of the movie Squirm. Don't queef in my general direction. Notice how I'm not bothering to use the rider to blast its eyes out. I just took out 2 of its eyes simultaneously at the same time. Pseudo stomp. Wall, which way did I... Oh, yeah. Well, my action shield sure took that. That usually... That acid puke usually does more damage to my shield. Those things are just going to annoy me in this mission unless I do something about it. Now I have earned the prestige of Terror of Pandora. I wanted to blast all 4 of its eyes out, so it would be symmetrical when it died. These doggone Rakk just had to distract me. How did I miss? How did I miss 2 shots? That's inexcusable. With this gun, what's wrong with me? Oh, this is grody. It's still alive. And its guts are exposed. Hey. Yeah. If I didn't already have a defiler. That might be more interesting. Although it's... As grody as you are, I don't like the idea of letting a creature suffer. So I'll put you out of your misery. Or at least I'll pretend to. Ugh. What do you think that is? Cardiovascular system, digestive system? There's more. That looks like respiratory. Judging by the cadence of its motion. I want to jump in its guts. For no reason. Ugh. Just for posterity. I guess you just can't kill that thing. Level 13. Well, they're obviously cannon fodder. Oh, I can't remember if I've ever explored out here before. It feels and looks as if there should be at least one red chest out here somewhere. Out along the beach. Gotta be more than just one measly cash safe. Up and over, pile. It's too tempting. I have to. No. If I start... Yeah, I was right. Well, it was at least worth looking into. Oh, there's... Still... Why do you need that over here when there was already all of that over there? It just seems like that would be a good place to stick at least a white chest. I forget where I turned this into. Oh yeah, tennis. While I'm here, I might as well do at least one of the several side quests. Before I call it for this session. Quite a hike. These are pretty good stalking grounds for hunting and farming and gaining experience. What does my electricity taste like? I might have wondered this before to myself in a previous episode, but I wonder if it's positively charged or negatively charged. I think the last time I asked myself that question, I was at Treacher's Landing.
Comms can improve accuracy, regenerate ammo, or even heal you. Get yours right here.
Should go ahead and do at least one of these. Get some more use out of the penetrator.
Feel it.
You made me miss. I'm gonna kill you so hard. Didn't bother aiming for the eye. Because that would have only taken one shot, and I'm using a full auto sniper rifle. I want to show off the full auto-ness of the full auto sniper rifle. Oh. Since it's full auto, is it technically a sniper rifle? Or is it actually more like a general-purpose machine gun outfitted with optics for para-sniper? The Torque Cobra is more of a payload rifle than a sniper rifle. Flat-off sniper rifles in Borderlands 2, particularly the Droog, which has a matching flat-off barrel, are actually not sniper rifles. They're general-purpose machine guns, outfitted with optics for para-sniper duty. I don't care about wasting ammo because I've got 2 weapons that regen ammo anyway.
That hurt?
See if I can get these guys lined up. Perfect. As I recall, there's a clap trap right there. I wasn't sure if this would have any effect on these because they shoot I guess electrical orbs at you. No, that's not electrical.
What? You like that?
I wonder if the meat of these things tastes anything like lobster, since that's what they look like. Cyclops lobsters that can tunnel through dirt like graboids. Now, if I recall, that repair kit is right next to where I battled Bleeder. I need to follow that pipe back around to a point at which I can hop up on it. Up on it. Which I think means I should go this way.
So big, so angry.
bit overzealous on my part. Make sure blood doesn't feel left out.
Someone's getting a treat.
That pipe was on that side of that ridge, right?
More meat for me.
Stop running, you'll only die tired.
He liked me.
I think that was a she. Unless they're hermaphroditic. A lot of good that carapace does, yeah.
Feel it.
Exploded the corpse carcass of your own kind. Explodio go-go and a Hodeo Joe. Swashbuckling ranger. That pipe, have I lost track of it? No, there it is. It's a trash heap, ash heap. Never noticed that before. You can actually see the cinders in the air. So richly detailed. I can never geek out enough. I used to do stuff like this when I was a kid. Growing up in Northeast Indiana, there was a farmer's field right next to the house where I grew up. There was a ravine, and there was a, I think it was an irrigation ditch type of thing. Well, I used to walk along on this pipe thingamadoozy.
Another trophy for my wall.
Even though I wasn't supposed to. Oh, these things couldn't be more annoying if they tried. Level 19. It's got a good barrel. It's a Type 4. Good scope. It's a Type 2. Let's see what that is. Class mod looks like Tedior. It's either a Mordy or Lil, but don't know this any specifics beyond that. Oh, flat off. That's right, flat off materials can have gray on them too. Tedior wouldn't have that orange. Full circle. Any secret stashes around here? I don't, if I recall, I don't think there are. But
Ooh, but check me out. Oh, come on, get down.
I think I'll save these two. For the next session.
Grenades should do more than just explode. Customize your grenades with a new mod today.
And I've got enough use out of the penetrator, I think. I can retire it. I don't know, I might hold on to it just a bit longer. New Haven libtards and their woman in charge. Yeah, well, Helena Pierce doesn't really strike me as liberal or conservative. She seems totally apolitical. She's too practical-minded. Oh, another Thanatos. And again with sights that are invalid. 1.8 power on a machine pistol. Those are the nifty-looking vent rib-mounted iron sights that are great on a repeater, but disappear if they're on a machine pistol. But isn't it interesting that another Thanatos would appear in this same vending machine? And isn't it interesting that I've got 2 specialized dull sniper rifles? I forget what the nailer's speciality is. Oh, and they both have Type 3 scopes, and the nailer also has a Type 3 barrel. But they both also have Type 1 stocks. Seven-round mag. Interesting finish. Makes it look like a Hyperion, sort of. Critical hit damage. But this has that too. Plus 180%. This is similar to a Hyperion sniper rifle from Borderlands 2 in that way. Or rather, I should say, Hyperion sniper rifle barrel. Because in Borderlands 2, a Hyperion barrel on a sniper rifle will
Let's get you rolling. Let's trick out your ride.
increase its critical hit damage. It's actually not bad for a white label 12-round mag, but that's one of my stipulations. Doesn't mean it has to be one of yours. These are the meat chunks. This is the most Hyperion-looking dull sniper rifle. I know I already said that, but I can't help reiterating it because it's just uncommon. Two blues. Level 22 Cheetor with their more upscale material type. Level 25 Malawan with a good stock, but a basic scope and a basic barrel. That Cheetor, it's got an electric attachment. And I'm making an educated guess here that it would be combat rifle with a 12-round mag. It has a Type 2 sight. Yep. Type 1 stock. The Type 1 stock, like the Type 1 barrel, is only found on combat rifles, not machine guns. Likewise, the Type 2 stock, like the Type 2 barrel, is only found on machine guns, not combat rifles. Roland's starter gun, which is a total junker, is entirely unique in the way it's parted because it's a machine gun with a Type 1 barrel.
Atlas, and you too can see what it feels like to hold the power of the gods in your hands.
Cobra. Totally different concepts of Cobra. Even when I have to remind myself to go here and not over there because I always expect shopping centers and teleport stations to be next to each other. And there's a... I might have mentioned this in a previous episode, but that motif, that Hyperion motif that we become familiar with in Borderlands 2, in Borderlands 1, has more of an S&S look to it. Bell pepper. So refreshing. Not going to bother with the shops. Not at the level I am now.
Get our feet out of the dust.
Ketchup and mustard. Whack some spider ants. About time I reached at least level 1 with Iridium guns. If gun is the right word to describe them. Overzealous with my blade. I might have used incorrect nomenclature in a previous episode. I might have referred to Morty's sword as a saber. Now, a saber, is that a cavalry style of sword? I know there's a style of sword that was used by, I think, the Union during the Civil War that actually had a blunt blade. It wasn't made for hacking, it was made for breaking bones. Ugh. I hate missing a swipe with the sword.
Satisfaction abounds.
No, it doesn't. These are ordinary. Ordinary as can be, which I was expecting.
Welcome to my camp, or what's left of it.
I can't read that because I don't have a mouse wheel. My old keyboard had a mouse wheel on it. I actually prefer
We should talk again.
that the mouse wheel be on my keyboard and not on my trackball. Because I prefer trackballs over mises. And I have the sensitivity cranked to the max. A trackball with the sensitivity cranked to the max. My LAN buddies all think I'm nuts. Which I am. Though maybe not for exactly that reason. Speaking of which, we haven't LAN'd in years. It used to be a regular thing, or at least semi-regular. And my buddies and I have been LANing since 1997. Had been LANing, I should say, since we haven't done it since, sometime early in this decade, 2011-ish. That's just a ballpark figure. I'm not expecting to find anything good. I just can't.
So many to choose from.
I can't not open the chest. I can't not detonate the barrels. Because it just feels unnatural. these 2 missions and this mission in the near future.
This is where the cars live. Get you one. Those guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing you to stay accurate throughout the fight.
Oh. I came back here at a good time.
Someone always has the upper hand. Make sure it's you. If you need healing, step right up.
Oh, now look at that. Of course, I'm keeping the ancient shield, but look at the recharge rate. How often do you see a Torg shield with a recharge rate that meets or exceeds that of an ancient? Hyperion. Your politics are malarkey, but you make awesome guns. This may have, I think it looks like a Type 1 barrel. It's some basic barrel type, but it has a blade.
Power. And honestly, what else do you need?
And if I found a Hyperion rocket launcher, I'd probably get some use out of it, but I'm not going to buy one. Not unless I'm playing as Brick. And I'm not a big fan of Helix launchers.
And you too can see what it feels like to hold the power of the gods in your hands.
26-round mag.
Can't ever be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed. First aid kit. You won't regret it.
Oh. Well, I was going to call it for this session, but there's 10. I am tempted to go farm at T-Bone Junction after finding so much good stuff.
Torg combines good damage, high fire rate, and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
I don't know what the next level requirement is to get to level 7. But I remember I said that if I got at least 10 things to put in here, I would upgrade. How close? Ow! So close to level 34. And that means that all my level 25 gear is close to being outmoded. I could go ahead and sell it all now, since I've got an excellent loadout. Yes, even the legendaries. And both of these are well parted, even. I need to get some use out of the Leviathan. Already got plenty of use out of this Stomper. Same for the Penetrator, the Nailer. I could get some use out of the Rider. I'll decide next time. Yeah, I will go to T-Bone Junction. Since I'm feeling indecisive. This will help me decide whether or not to buy that bank upgrade. I mean, it's not a huge deal or anything. I can earn the money back quickly enough. Interested in level 34. That's so close, but it's not of the elemental types that I need. I need either corrosive or electric.
Do not take up arms to fight the oppressors. You must leave the fighting to us when our schedule will permit your defense. If you are stabbed, control the bleeding as best you can. If you fight yourself, walk it off. If the beast will protect you, you'll be able to afford it. Let's trick out your rat.
Going too slow.
That's an interesting view, isn't it? Let's see if I can get that vehicle lined up. I'm easily amused, aren't I?
Enter, friend.
Hey, you see my gun?
Mine's better. Hey. Oh. Oh. It's a Skullmaster and it's a double X. Oh. I know it's a level 40, but
I hope to see you again soon. If I can't find you what you need,
see, it's a good thing I came. It's going to be a while since I can use it, but that's going to, I foresee that becoming possibly my primary weapon on Playthru 2. And yes, I'll be LPing that too, and 2.5.
What do you want? Spit it out.
It's your man's here.
This is something I'll need for the end game, a level 34 Malawan Survivor class mod, but I want a 5-line purple. So I'm not going to blow any more dough. Or at least not too much. Ah! Yes, I will go ahead and buy it.
What do you need? You know what you need to know.
a double X skull masher. Level 40. It's going to be so long before I'm able to use that, but it's a skull masher. Which, in my experience, is one of the rarest legendaries. And one of the most awesome. And look how it's parted. Type 2 scope. Type 4 barrel, I think. And it's the double X material type. See, this is what I farm for. This is why I scrounge, save up so much money.
Give us your
I come across something super awesome. I don't have to second guess myself. I can just buy it.
Give us your weary, and we'll make them sing us a song. We are Atlas.
It's interesting too because one of my other Mordys has what's the Jacob's shotgun called? The legendary Jacob's shotgun? Well, he has one of those with the Hunter's prefix. And it has a Type 5 barrel. This will help me regain some of the moolah I just spent. Did I go? Nah. Did not do this one yet. So I guess this means I'll be holding off on the bank upgrade. Oh, my hands are all jittery with anticipation of getting to use that skull masher, because it's not just a skull masher, it's a well-parted skull masher.
Check me out, I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Also, if I come across another level 31 equalizer, I'll probably nab it too. And save the both of them until I'm prepared for the end game and decide which one to base my loadout around. Poaching. Mordy only kills monsters. I wouldn't consider that poaching.
Remember, you can always count on Marcos for the best guns around.
Skull masher. A double X skull masher.
400% more awesome. Also, torque doesn't make the guns out of freaking wood.
Now let's see how much dough I recover. 11, 12. I can retire all level 25 gear.
Maliwan guns shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor. Remember, markers mean quality at a great price.
Just reviewing what's in here.
Machine says they're scary needles.
Getting back up there bit by bit. Holding on to the rider because I might decide to play around with it. The Leviathan 2. Leviathan 2. I wish they'd made a Leviathan 2. Leviathan rules. That's an awesome movie. Of course, I know it's not what it's named after. It's named after the creature Leviathan. Which in the Hebrew tongue, that word is used to describe a whale. In biblical terms, we probably don't know for sure what the Leviathan might have looked like. Oh, look at that. I would insert a witty joke there, but Major Slack already did that. And I would sound like I was copying him. So out of respect for him, I'm anti-going to do that. Plenty to do next time. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I wonder what'll happen next time. We'll just have to see.